As most of you know, I have spent the majority of my Christmas and December holidays in South Africa with my family and really close friends. While on holiday, we all kind of decided that we didn't want to film too much, as we wanted to try and sort of enjoy our holiday as much as possible without having to have a camera out all the time and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, despite that, I did manage to film a few different things throughout the holiday. So for those of you that saw the video, you would have known that I came home early from London to surprise my mom early for her birthday party. That was awesome. We all had a great time. Before I knew it, it was the 27th of December and it was time to go to Cape Town, where I was meeting Joe, Casper and Ollie for the coolest holiday ever. It's been so amazing. So I've just arrived in Cape Town. And as it so happened, Joe was arriving from London at the same time as me at Cape Town Airport, so he waited to pick me up like my dad. Look at him! Look at them! As always, the weather was amazing in Cape Town. We drove through the city and arrived finally at the most beautiful house. I can't actually explain. Oh my god, this house is amazing. Not just staying there, but staying there with 3 of my best friends was honestly one of the coolest things ever. Here's Joe's room, standard, really nice, you know. And then we've got Casper's room. Holy shitballs. Look at it. Unbelievable. Up the stairs. Ollie's room. Oh, it's jacuzzi and stuff like that. We've got Ollie's room, you know, also a nice room. And then we've got bunk beds. But even that, even getting the worst room in the house couldn't put even close to a dampener on my mood, because that house was just, it was something else. Look at like how close we are to the beach. It's like a house, but it's on the beach. We thought it'd be a good idea, as boys do, to try and throw the frisbee from our balcony onto the beach. Never to be seen again was our frisbee. God, I miss that frisbee. Another really cool thing about being in South Africa for the holiday was that I got to spend some time finally with my niece Lily. So she is my brother's daughter. I'd met her before, but only briefly. So now for the first time, I got to spend loads of time with her. She is like the cutest thing I have ever seen in my life. I'm not a baby guy. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my god, babies, whatever. But when I see her, I just can't. I'd melt. My brother Brad, he takes her for like swimming lessons. She's only 9 months old, but they do this thing where all the dads go with the daughters and sons and they do swimming lessons together. So they teach them to be able to hold their breath when they go underwater, so that if the baby ever falls in the pool or goes under for a bit, that they'll be able to cope. It's just the cutest thing ever. It's so funny. Then myself, Joe, and Ollie went to the Kango Caves, which is this ancient cave formation in Oudtshoorn, South Africa, where you crawl through like so many different things. So we do the normal part of the tour, and then we get to the part where it's like the adventure part. And it was at this point where Ollie said, "Come on, buddy."
Mate, I don't know, I've got my bags on me.
I think that's an excuse. So I begged and pleaded with him, and he said, "Josh, look, mate, I haven't flown halfway around the world to squeeze through a hole, alright? I'm pretty tall, so I'm literally like the whole time on my haunches, crawling through like these little gaps, like sliding through things. I've been going to the gym."
Oh, chiropractor. Oh, we're gonna get a knob, we're gonna catch a knob. There goes the knob.
I got a boner.
Careful.
Oh my god.
This is, so, look, that's the ceiling, that's the floor.
It was crazy. There were points where I got in somewhere and I literally just thought, I'm not going to get through here. Like, my body is physically too long to be fitting through this little hole. I'm a big ass person. Like, my body can't do some of the things that like it should be able to do, alright? It was so scary, especially the one part where you crawl like up this thing and you see the person in front of you. I saw Joe just going up and up and then his feet disappear and it's like, where did he go? Anyway, what happens is you get in this like little tunnel and you end up like pulling your way up through it, literally holding onto the sides of the wall. If you have claustrophobia, that is your worst nightmare. It's like when you see a baby and it's like, how did that come out? You look at these tunnels and caves and you're just like, this body, how is that getting through there? But somehow it does.
Go on, Josh. Go on! That is insane. We really are conquering our fears. Oh, the giant spider, Josh.
Don't say that.
You look like Gollum. Shall we?
It's my precious!
Don't shout too loud, Josh. You'll clap something. You got it.
There's at one point where I couldn't, like, because it was so tight, I couldn't get my knee up or like anything to move to help pull myself. And all I had was my feet sticking out of this bloody thing cave at the bottom. And I was like, Joe, you're gonna have to push my feet because the cave surface is quite slippery. It's like a smooth, slidey surface. So I was like, Joe, you need to push me. And he was just giving me these pathetic little pushes.
You're stopping yourself with your arm. With your left arm, you dickhead. Well, I can't. No. Mate, I can't push you. You keep me in the face, Josh. Careful. He's gonna slap and fall.
And yeah, eventually I managed to like do the worm and worm my way through. But that was a moment where I was like, fuck, I need to get out of here. We made it out, now to find Ollie. Where is he? Laptop.
Editing a video.
Oliver! From the caves, we then drove down the road to the Kangaroo Wildlife Ranch. First thing you see as we walk in.
Oh!
Thing as well, he's not even shy, he just loves it.
Like Connor.
I couldn't believe it. The way the taught, listen to it hiss. Ollie was 100% flirting with our tour guide.
Crazy. That would be a Dubai thing to do.
Oh yeah, you want to vlog, G?
Right, so as you can see, this is where you can have your encounter with our crocodiles. You can get up close and personal with them.
She likes it.
Definitely had a crush. The weirdest bird in there. It had this thing hanging from its neck like a ball bag, and then it would stick its wings out almost like an intimidating way. It scared the shit out of me. This was pretty gnarly. The lady missed on the first time. It's quite embarrassing. It was like, I don't think that's meant to happen very often. I can't believe she's just done that. Anyway, she eventually got it, and it was pretty epic when it happened. And then, probably the highlight of the day for me is we got to like stroke and be really close to baby cheetahs and have lemurs on our lap and stroke them.
There he is.
Will you go even further?
Oh wow.
He's testing my strength. Yeah, oh, let me try that. That was like an absolutely surreal moment. They're the cutest things. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a like and a comment. And guys, please do subscribe. It really helps us out, and it's completely free to do. So don't be shy. Just give the old subscribe button a good old click. And yeah, let me know what your favorite thing you got up to in the holidays was in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys for another video next week. See ya!